All right, everybody.
Yeah.
New sports.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Victor Allen's new sport. Hot, neo-urban, and sexy. Brought to you by the bald-headed black man. Here he is, the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Yeah, where's my claps?
I don't think you guys you don't like that. Yeah, I do like it. You see what I'm saying? Like product chocolate.
The ladies have nicknamed him Sexual Chocolate. You don't have. Well, hey, it just is what it is.
You didn't say it the same way, though.
I was trying to find my applause button, but the vote keeps touching my shit.
So that's what threw it off. You not saying it right. Don't be mad at me.
I think we need to replay some of those quotes.
No, Jesse, you get that.
All right, you guys. Welcome to New Sports. If you
That's how it starts, right?
Up this way, it's because it carries over from the just real quotes, which were unbelievable. You know, there's some animation in there you guys need to check out if you want to check out the other segment. But I got to bring you sports as if we really know we're talking about sports. We don't. We just talk around sports. And we try to give things an applicable rating depending on where the subject may lie. Not all the time, but just to remind you, lately, we haven't been judging them the way we usually have been in the past. But today we are. Today is going to be balling, upset, let down, whatever. Big pimping, something for the ladies, AARP, and spanking that ass. And I think the subject we're going to start off first with is somebody went out to spank some Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens ass. Put him down. Put it out there in the wind, come back, apologize for it, and say, hey, I put it out there. And so we're going to talk about it because when the actual girlfriend or wife, basically, of a team that Ray Lewis just put the spank down on, New England Patriots, the girl is named Anna Welker. Well, think about it. Her soulmate plays on the New England Patriots. Ray whooped that ass. She gets mad. She brings out some Hateration. You know what she did with some Hateration?
What?
What does that mean?
She said, give you the quote so you know if this is a man that you can actually be proud of, Hall of Famer. Let me talk to you the right way. 6 kids, 4 wives, acquitted for murder, paid a family off. Yeah, what a Hall of Fame player. A true role model. She dropped that in her Facebook to let everybody know. Let me bring you back to what I think he is. Now, that's the man's. This is Wes, I know Wes Welker is going like this. We just lost the game. My woman just went out, and as soon as it hit, everybody took it. She apologized right away. My question to Mario, because he knows where I'm going with this.
Okay.
Did she do her due diligence and says, I knew I was going to apologize. I had to put it out there to remind you.
Well, there are a bunch of people who would say things like that. The whole issue was acquitted for murder. That means not guilty. Now, if the whole issue was he got away with it, and I don't think any of us believe that. If it comes to a black man, so many of us have been arrested for almost anything. So when you say found not guilty, we kind of pull that off of his plate. Now, in terms of his 6 kids and 4 wives, as far as I know, he pays all their bills. Right. She opens herself up because if I really wanted to go street, I would say, how many have you sucked?
Right.
Oh, wait.
Okay, I would go there. See, I would go there. I would go there.
He said she knows exactly what she's
doing.
doing.
So remember that. So when you start casting dispersion on people, especially about their wives and kids, please have a clean-ass slate.
Right.
Because I would say, no offense, how many football players have you screwed, ma'am?
Oh, wait.
Okay, please don't let you have a history. Please don't let you have a history.
Now, wait.
Right.
Okay, all right, because my whole thing is this. Again, I don't hold those things as judgments for people. He paid for his wives. He paid for his
That
kids.
has nothing to do with him spanking that butt.
Right. So I go like that. So I go like, when you cast these things, just remember, all of you, if you got a pass, please don't let it be that you slept around at all, okay? You better be some perfect, clean.
I do it.
Because your stuff will be out there in the street, too.
But,
Really?
okay.
He got a lot of nerve.
Now, wait a
PMC
minute.
said right, Mario.
No, wait a minute. Let me do this because I want to be able to put this in the framework where they say, all this.
And look what you got on. Is that the kind of picture you put out there for your children? You said it. That's your picture you put out there. So let me guess. I bet you ain't sucked one.
What? Wait. How about that? Come on. I gotta bring some fairness in this game. Because
don't look my way.
No, wait. Let me say this. There's some fairness in this game.
Perfect.
Is it all fair when it comes to content or anything about you that's connected to
No.
you. Whether it's right or wrong is different. But in this game we're in, all is fair,
Totally.
whether it was the right thing or the best thing. So, Jesse, I'm going to come to you with a different question.
Oh, that's.
I know. See,
I'm
Jesse
kinda
wants to go.
wanna
I'm going to
hear
ride
what
on
she
Mario's
was
back.
gonna
No,
say.
we're not going to do that.
Okay.
It's all fair to bring up what represents your lifestyle and who you are, because this man has proven to be one of, if not the greatest leader in sports. Many are saying. But with that comes the baggage in your history. Is it fair?
Can't be leader of everything.
Is it fair that she can do that? Now, whether she did the best thing is not, but is it fair if it's attached to you?
Yeah. Is the thing you're talking about the 6 kids, the 4 wives?
That's where
and
she
that-
went. She went
right.
there.
I mean, yeah, it's fair, but it's not appropriate or in
Okay.
good
See,
taste.
that's all I would say. See, I'm not.
PMC
No,
said
I think
just
it's fair.
hateration.
Yeah.
No, it's totally fair.
Yeah.
But it's hateration.
But you have to be ready to stand and
Right.
get. In other words, we make commentary all the time. I have to take flack for the things I say. One of the hardest things I have to admit is that when you do what we do, is that you always end up saying something inappropriate about somebody that you want to take it back. The truth is, we all do that.
Right.
On the other hand,
usually doesn't make the media,
that means you
though.
have to get shit. You have to get shit for it. In other
Right.
words,
Yeah.
so I'm not saying we didn't say we wanted to burn her house down. We just
Right.
wanted to talk shit about you, and we did.
Well, you
And
know,
that's what you get.
That's a
That's
lesson
the way it
for
works.
her. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's as
and
much
PMC
as it gets.
said fair but uncool. That's
Right.
exactly how you got
right.
to say it.
And neither was what I said about her cool either, right?
Right.
But that's what you get. That's
Right.
what
Well,
you
if
get.
he would have said that at first, then we could have said what she said about him.
Oh, what? Oh, what?
Tit for tat.
What?
Wait a minute. Okay.
What?
I'll leave that alone.
Hush.
I'll leave it alone. Let me do this now. Now that we've gone to the point where I think a lot of people have already, she's already got a backlash because she's
Oh, I'm
already
sure they
apologized.
did.
Well, she apologized.
She's already apologized.
And all
so
her
she called it.
boyfriends, all her ex-boyfriends that don't like her, are about to come out and say, "Let me tell you what she did. She didn't tell you about hitting the bomb."
Okay, they're about to write a book on her.
Yeah, we about there. Let's tell about what she did.
And let me just clarify. She is married to Wes Welker, and Wes.
That was
and
her first
name-
lover.
So what I'm trying to say is now that we shifted over, it's been kind of obvious you can't attack Ray because he doesn't personally go out to attack people.
Well,
So
he's
here's
busy
my
doing his
question.
thing.
We're attacking on his behalf.
Wait,
I am. I'm attacking on his behalf.
now let me say this. Let me take it over to the side where you're now role playing like you're Wes, because obviously Wes is probably a Facebook friend of his wife, and I want to clarify this: his wife, not his girlfriend. How do you think he feels? Do you think, and this is going to be hard because Wes hasn't said anything. Do you think Wes probably saw this and said, "Yeah," or Wes said, "Oh hell no, please don't"? DeVoe, what do you think?
Oh, hell no, please don't.
Yeah, oh hell no, please don't, right?
That's my first feeling.
Isn't he going to pick up a lot of the traction what she's done?
Yeah. He sees the future further than she.
Now-
Yeah.
Yeah, so you see now watch this. Let me come over to Jezzy. Why do you think she really went there?
Because she was mad that he made her husband look bad.
So they lost.
Does it go all the way that deep?
Wait a minute, this is personal.
That's why she did it.
This is more than just being mad and talking about the team and that he's
What,
getting
did she
old.
date him?
No. This is not that. Let me
There's
roll up.
always that.
Let
No,
me go.
but Big, this could be just a casual comment.
know.
I mean, I don't know that. I don't know that it requires a
That's-
whole bunch of
I know.
forethought. She could have just be making a casual comment.
Max said,
Roll-
"Tell her don't write a check that you can't cover."
I
Let's
would
go.
say
That's
that
what he tell her.
Wes knew she felt that way because that's his wife. They've discussed it. Maybe he didn't know she was going to post it, but
And I'm
he
sure he
knows that's
controls
how-
his woman like we control all our women.
Right. He didn't know she was going to post
Huh?
PMC says she's mad at her husband. Period.
Okay, now this is what I'm saying. Now Mario, I'm gonna put you in a role play situation.
Is this her again?
This is her again.
Oh, so I know she was a virgin when she got married.
wait a minute. Now wait a minute, Mario.
it. Oh, she's mad at her husband.
Let me say
That's a
this.
thought.
Uh,
And let me guess, what is her profession?
Okay.
You find sucking West.
Model.
See, this is wrong. I'm trying to keep it.
I know.
I'm trying to keep it.
I'm
there.
just saying, what is her
I'm
profession?
He know what he was getting into.
I'm just saying she insulted
You know
Ray.
what?
I'm insulting her on Ray's behalf.
Let me say this.
What is
Yeah,
her
well,
profession?
we may be sitting up here keeping it in a framework, but a lot of people already exercise their opinions and very harshly and far worse than what we're doing.
Right.
Okay,
And
we're being nice.
actually going after. So you don't think that she's getting some
I know, she don't wanna go out.
She's getting some.
Hateration. Okay,
Yes.
now PMC.
I'm gonna say,
said
like,
that
what is
earlier.
your
That's
profession?
what she needs.
Now here's my question. Now this is what I love.
I look
Mario's
pretty
wrote-
for a living.
Look, Mario.
Well, that's a living too, though. I'm
It
not
just
against
don't-
her
you
making
know
that,
what, but
she
you
can't
didn't-
just be
you didn't
pretty.
earn
She gotta
shit,
kind of
okay.
like use the mind too.
Okay, that's
or the
God-given
body will
gift.
not follow.
No, wait a minute. Mario's sitting in the seat. His woman is wonderful, sports enthusiast, and all of a sudden, he's coming home from work. He's doing his job. All of a sudden, his woman gets mad at some athlete and says, "I'm just going to go lay weights," and you find out that it was exactly the way Anna did.
Are you coming in and find your woman's been talking?
Right.
Say, oh shit, baby.
Oh my
What are you gonna
God,
do?
You been
yes.
on Facebook? Oh,
Victor.
no.
Oh my God.
Oh,
my God.
hell no.
wait a
Hey, with your
Wait a
friends?
minute.
Oh,
Now, what?
You know?
Now here's the question: the vote. If that happens and Mario's the target as the soulmate, how long will it be before they both go out on a date?
Oh, in a couple of days.
You think they'll go out in a couple of days?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
They're
the-
probably so much alike, it's incredible.
So you're saying Wes is probably more akin to supporting this statement of his
I don't
book?
think supporting. I just think that this is probably going to be nothing
Distance.
in a few
Just
days.
don't say nothing.
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever
Don't
they
say
got.
nothing.
But PMC said because
He can't win.
But no, PMC has a point I want to bring up. Why would she put her famous husband out there like that?
'Cause she's a woman.
Oh.
No,
She's a woman.
Go deeper than being a
See,
woman.
see.
Okay,
No,
think
she's
about
a woman.
that.
How many people
She's
know?
not mad at Ray
men-
Lewis. Is she mad at her husband?
No. Females
Why
will
would-
get you
why
jacked
would
and
she
kidnapped.
subject him to this
That- you
press?
know what, that's
PMC's asking a good question. Vic, what do you say?
Okay, hit me
Why
with that
would
question.
why would she subject
That's
him
where
to
the
this
term
press?
silly woman
She's not
comes
mad
from.
at him. Okay,
Why would she do that?
Yeah.
Well, look.
She's a woman.
Let me say this.
Emotional.
Let me say this. And I'm going to say this in a way. There are a lot of people in sports that affect us personally with their lifestyles. Mario can tell you about Kobe as it relates to him being a man and being a bigger and better man as it relates to his choice of how he feels he role plays. We all have opinions where people are taken to another level about what they do and how they conduct themselves. There are many times that you're going to have a person who says, I'm going beyond sports. I'm going to judge you as a man. I'm going to put you on blast because this is not about sports. This was an opinion about this man. Mm-hmm. This wasn't about his performance on the field. So you have to take into account that it's a good, strong possibility that she's just straight hating the man because represents something that's not a doctrine in her life
Is
in the
he getting
community.
more
And it's
attention?
hating such a big deal. Everybody does some of it and it goes around.
Right.
Is he
Well,
getting
when
more
you take it
attention than she
public-
does?
Pardon me?
Does he get more attention than she does?
I don't know. Wait a minute.
No.
I don't think that
Here's
has
the
anything because he's
no.
happily married.
Here's the thing. This is what it really represents because this is what no one wants to talk about.
What?
This represents your woman getting you in some shit.
That's what I
and
was-
poor Wes is screwed.
That's what I was
Well,
trying
I
to
cannot-
get.
Wait, let me tell you why he's
I
screwed.
cannot fathom a
Let me
woman
tell you what
do
he's
it
screwed.
without a purpose at the
No,
end of
because
the
she's
stick,
a
just 'cause
woman. She's just
woman.
expressing her mind. You want your woman to shut up. How many guys have been places and you
not
want your
going
woman to
with
shut
that,
up?
okay?
You look at her
There
and you
is
go, will you
something
shut
in that.
up?
Why do you need her to shut up?
Because they talk too damn much. How
And
many
what
have had
is
a
she
woman who
talking
does that?
About? Something you
Shit
might
like
need to
this.
listen to.
She's saying
Okay?
this.
But
How
she
many
may not have
guys-
started saying that
Okay.
initiated from the beginning.
The point
Him
is that
shutting her down so much may have made her
No.
want to do this.
This is what I'm
Sometimes
saying.
You need to listen to what they're
No.
saying.
No.
Just like you're not listening to me.
that's what I've exactly just like that. No. No.
Oh, it's a trick. They're coming from opposite ends of the spectrum.
Exactly.
just gone.
All the guys get it. This is when, because every
All the
guy,
guys get it.
they do. Because every guy has had a
Wait,
woman who talked
Let me
too
read
much.
the chat room.
Every
okay?
guy has had a woman whose mouth ran too much. Women will say, my boyfriend will kick your ass. My boyfriend, meanwhile, he's standing there and the 3 or 4 guys behind him with monkey wrenches.
Right.
Yeah, where is your,
Baxter,
where's
let's
your
hear some
man?
horror
I
stories,
told you
Mario.
that's where the term silly woman comes from. wrong.
Okay, now poor
Yeah, but
Wes.
there are dumb men too.
But wait,
There's
there
still
sure
women
there
and
are.
dumb men.
Sure
There's
there are.
But
Sure
women,
there are.
human beings.
No, there are.
Yes,
Sure
but
there are.
I can tell you some men who
are
are
more
out of
emotional
control.
than men
No,
and
there are-
tend to do this kind of stuff
Well,
more than
men have their own way of screwing up.
And
This is
PMC
just.
said he knows
this
what
one.
you're saying, Mario. Okay,
Okay, imagine
Screw
Wes
you
though.
too, PMC.
Imagine this though. He can't contradict his woman because
Right.
if he contradicts his woman, he can't go home. So poor Wes is screwed.
That's why I kept
He
saying
can't
that's
support her
why-
in public, but if he goes home, if he gets out in public, and if he's ever heard saying anything
Right.
that where he contradicts his wife,
Yeah.
he will not be getting. He
Well,
won't see no pubic hair.
Well, that's his fault.
For
That's
about
his
6
fault.
years.
He knew
Because
he was marrying
He
in
needs
the
to
first
stand
place.
up for what he believes is right.
Oh,
Now,
no,
if
he can't.
if
Not
he
if it's your
thinks-
woman.
If he, come on.
So if that was your man and you did something, you want him to now stand up in public and contradict you.
I don't
your
want
man.
No, I don't want him to do that, but I can be wrong at something.
But is he supposed to contradict? I had a woman. I had a fight about this with one of my women because I disagree with her and
Never
with her
correct me in
family.
public.
She said, "Don't you
Correct
ever
me
do
at
that.
home,
Don't you
in the
ever.
bathroom.
When I'm arguing with my family, you're
Just
supposed to
be
be on my
quiet.
side.
That's
Don't you
right.
ever." She was furious.
That's not
because she was
rational
wrong. No, she was like
That's not
right. She was like, whenever I'm arguing with my family, even if you don't agree, then you just stay out of it.
No, I want understanding.
she was arguing with her
I
daddy.
don't want to be walking around with blinders
Well,
on.
everybody,
I want
that gets
understanding.
you in trouble.
And
That's all I can tell you.
Spank that ass.
and the-
Okay.
If my man said something inappropriate, I'm not saying I would put him on blast, but I would have something to say about it to him.
Every relationship's different, though. Okay, so Mario, yeah, your world is your
But
world.
can your man say that to you?
Yes, in a nice way.
He won't get no.
See, the question
You know, that's
became-
when you go to your
that's
bed
what
and
I'm
your
saying.
woman is way over. If your woman moved any further
Well,
way in the
then
bed,
well,
she
then-
fall off the edge.
Well, then he has
She's
to
laid
learn
up
how
across
to
the
work
edge of
that
the bed.
out and get me back over to this way by saying the right things. Come on.
They usually buy you some
right,
shit.
Jesse.
They usually
Keep it
buy you some
real.
shit.
That
Keep it
works
real.
too. That works.
I
too.
stick my finger between the
Well,
cheeks.
Ew.
Like I
Mac,
said,
you have
I'm
a
not-
quick quiz, but I am not saying it out loud. Okay.
Okay, this is the bottom line. The reason why I asked the question is how soon will Wes and his
He's
wife
dead.
go out in the public?
Oh.
That's why I was
That was the
asking.
question.
You guys, and you guys answered it.
Wes
because
is
you
trying
did
to
it.
go out
He's
right now.
actually
Yeah, I
sitting up
think
here.
he's- yeah.
He has to sit there and go, "I'm going to inherit."
He's so sick of looking at her.
That's the part that's going to happen. So while she has an emotional rant, if you want to call it that,
Yeah.
let's just say it's not. Let's just say there's some women that are very
That's just
strategic.
how he feels.
And
How
it may
she
not be. See, here's the part I'm not going to give a
And
pass
she's
on.
pretty. No, she's
I
giving them
understand that there are
grief.
women that may be emotional, but I also know that there are women who are strategic.
Yeah.
There's some
pretty
smart
can get
cats in the
ugly.
game.
I've had some
so
very
just
handsome
because,
men who get-
and I don't,
get
and because we've experienced that there are very smart women that come through our studio who may look a certain way, but they run game and they put
They
it
damn
down.
sure
so
do.
I'm gonna sit there and
They
give
damn
her
sure
this.
do.
I'm not giving her a pass to
No.
say, "Oh, she had an emotional moment."
Okay.
I'm saying she knew where
was
to
strategic.
go and
Okay.
said, "I'm doing this."
Right.
Now, what that means in social media
Okay.
can be a boon for her. Why is that the case? A recent young lady was in
I know
the
who-
Alabama football game with the BCS championship game. Just a quick photo. Brent Musburger saying
Yeah.
something has elevated her
And
up.
then
Now
it-
she's running with it with
That's
something that ESPN or the
Right,
the
so
news
she could be
station
doing this
who
because of
apologized.
that.
I
Like-
said, you put your name
Right.
out there
Yeah.
under the wrong conditions,
Right.
you get support, and now you become a
Right.
target.
Exactly,
And the
but
target can
it
benefit
doesn't
you.
help Wes.
I don't like
I already
that.
said it's not
At
going
the,
to help him.
see, that's what Vic.
That's
See,
at
that's
his
real.
expense.
It's at, exactly. It's at his. See, I feel
That's-
as a
that's what
fellow,
I'm saying.
and just a fellow man. This is the time where the gender identity comes out. I just feel for you as a man because you're screwed, and I know
Right.
exactly what it's like.
That's
You got a loudmouth woman.
Right.
I've had one. Couldn't tell. You want to stick something in her mouth, but your zipper stuck.
PMC said actually
Okay,
we're talking about
okay.
ugly versus pretty women.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
You just be wishing they would shut up.
The ugly women, you tell them you're going to the moon.
All right, we got one more quick subject because
Yeah.
this one is big because sometimes you win and then you end up losing, and sometimes you lose
Well,
to
I
win.
think he
Baker.
lost.
Well,
Okay.
No, this is
PMC
different.
said spank that ass.
Yeah, well, look, I didn't even have to get into the judgment of that last subject. It's already, it's a letdown, it's spank that ass. It's all the categories depending on how you look at it. And since we don't have all the information, we'll just go like this. Wes is in some damage control until she becomes successful. And whatever she does, if it happens.
I actually feel so bad for him because I understand this so well.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for him.
Yes.
I don't even hold this against him at all.
Probably
He needs to tell her in private, tell her off in private, and then take her out to dinner in public.
Yeah, I don't know that. See, you know what? If he does that, she's going to punish him.
Wait a minute.
See, the whole thing is no matter which way you take it, he suffers.
Because she's coming from some angle that she's trying to get back in.
She's going to mess with him.
Already done. Damage is already done.
You know, unfortunately, for both of you guys, if I was a marriage counselor, I would be like, you guys need to take some time away from each other.
It's too late.
Okay.
She apologized so quick. They hit her so fast.
But, you know, it's just a sick, whatever's happening is not
right.
well.
She apologized.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you, I don't know how many times she apologized, but if she apologizes too much for too many different situations, there's something.
No, they just caught it.
You heard what she caught on this show, right? You can just imagine, because I've noticed people they'll feel way stronger about this than me.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
and they immediately go there.
Yeah,
and I tried to clean mine up.
Yeah. And you got people who just straight out just are. I can't go. I haven't talked to a woman yet. Now I know there are some. I'm just saying this. Well, almost every woman I know I talk to, I say Ray Lewis because of where
the black women are probably in her ass.
They are going like. Man.
Oh,
so imagine what's happening.
The bitch come out a lot of the sentences, bitch in there. The word bitch is used a lot.
It's in there.
I love it.
All right, you guys.
Max said, okay, repeat after me, everybody. I am somebody.
I am somebody.
I am somebody, okay?
All right, this is a quick one. You know, maybe sometimes social media works through people a different way. And I found out that somebody who's been what they call very introverted on the heels of losing has become the first step in the process of doing social media. His name is Kobe Bryant.
Oh.
And I have to give it to
That's a perfect
now see, notice that we hit this subject on the heels of a subject we're talking about a woman. Here's a man that affects Mario beyond the basketball floor.
I'm just not a Kobe fan. I just find him to be disingenuous. He's just like the phoniest person. Every time he talks, it just drips with phoniness. He fakes like he cares about his teammates. He's just the biggest fake to me. He is a fake.
Let me set this up because Mario has a good.
People don't seem to mind.
Mario's
a wonderful athlete and a big fake.
He kind of Mario reminds me.
Right, Mario.
Of this show called First Take. His guy named is Skip. Skip ain't gonna let you get in. He says, "You know what? You can start the subject. I already got an opinion. Now you come after me."
Right.
That's what Mario does.
Because I'm gonna shut this down right here.
He's already there.
Got a picture of Kobe at the piano.
Right.
Ain't that a bitch?
No,
He
wait a minute.
almost looks like he's homeless right there.
Well, now let me say this. Let me set this up for it. The Lakers recently lost to the Chicago Bulls. And they're on this losing campaign and going in the opposite direction.
They're coming famous
and it looks like it's getting worse. And for a number of reasons.
And they're acknowledging it too.
Yeah, so it's not one of those things where we're talking about, oh, what is the problem? We're getting into Kobe Bryant, now social media. You know, Kobe is in now social media.
I want to segue.
I want you guys to do. I want y'all to do this.
He and Matt.
Wait a minute. I want you guys to sit here and go like this. The categories are because when you're losing on the basketball floor and winning in social media is one thing, but when you're winning on the basketball floor and losing in social media, because he was losing in social media while they were winning. So now the reverse, and he's stepping into the category we all love, social media. Mm-hmm. So now that he's doing that, we're going to rate this.
Sorry for old
Just going to
Kobe.
rate this picture as a picture. And he has a couple of others I didn't bring up. And we're going to rate this and see if it's balling, upset, spank that ass, something for the ladies,
give him
let
a
down,
hug. He needs a hug.
Okay, or whatever. We're going to start with Jezzy because Jezzy, they tend to dominate their opinions. I'm going to let you start off here because you are now stepping into social media. You know what this is like.
Right.
This is not his first steps. But it's the beginning of the onslaught of Kobe and social media. When do you want to rank this?
It's hard to feel sorry for Kobe ever. So I'm going to have to say whatever.
That's it. Just a whatever. Not inspiring, right? if you wanted to see something from him, that's called Mario. If you wanted to see something from him,
that's
what would help you go like, give me some social media that I can bite down on? What would you want from Kobe?
Him admitting how arrogant he is.
You have to go to therapy first, Victor.
You
Come
know
on
what?
now, that question.
This is not right. All right, let me go to DeVoe. DeVoe?
I agree 1,000%. I agree.
You think, wait a minute, so whatever?
Yeah, I do.
What would you like to see?
Hey,
what would you like?
same thing Jesse said. I'm on that same road.
Okay, what could he do that would be social media attachment?
He could go to therapy.
Okay, you know what?
And then we could be social media.
And this is
therapy.
from somebody who doesn't even really know anything about Kobe, and she knows that much.
Okay, yeah, that's how
right.
loud that's screaming
right.
from him.
She damn sure don't know anything.
I sure don't, but I know that.
Sorry.
PMC said, I don't feel bad for Kobe right now, okay? There's too much talent on that team, but they aren't playing together very well at all. And I agree with that, PMC. Stop it! We're talking here, me and PMC. Shut up, Mario.
I didn't say anything.
Well, whatever you're doing.
So, DeVoe, what you're saying is basically uninspiring right now as you see.
You know, he needs some emotional help. That's what I think.
Be sure to register you.
This is cold.
Be sure to register Kobe.
So let me do this then. I know that Mario already has an opinion, but Mario can stay really unbiased when it comes to social media. Even if he's not in favor, he can say, "Yeah, this is a good step or bad step." Mario,
we loves you, Kobe.
See, this is wrong.
Don't let them handle me.
This is wrong.
I know.
Let's all sing Kobe a sad song.
I know.
All right.
Poor Kobe.
I'm almost done. I'm done now.
Poor sad little Laker boy.
I got two whatevers,
Oh my
and Mario
God.
Little
said
Laker
to Kobe,
boy.
let's just give you. I'll give you what Mario's going to say. It's a letdown.
It
Yes,
It's a
is.
letdown.
yeah.
All
No,
right.
it's cool. It's not a
He'll be
letdown.
fake at keeping it real.
It's happy. That's a great.
Like a lot of
It's-
artists. That's
that's
the
a wonderful.
concept.
You know what?
Okay.
It's for the ladies.
I am done with New Sports. Thank you guys. That you guys got out of control.
No,
Anna
always
Burns.
been out of control.
That's right. Sexual chocolate. Victor Allen bringing those nasty sports stories. Freak ass sports.